He only has one eye. Because, you know, the other one's mechanical.
And?
I mean, he can still see out of it just fine. It's just that he had to give it up to stop, you know, the end of the world. Alright, nobody ever comes up here. This is a secret entrance that only, the like, Lord Julian uses, so...
Actually, no guard.
Well, I mean, this leads you directly to the guards' barracks for some dumbass reason, but...
So do I have to take any of these lights out?
No. You should probably... Ow. You should probably never have to come back in here.
What's that?
That's a health potion. Like a lava. Drink lava lamps to restore life. Did you read that?
What? A portcullis has been installed in the basement, in front of the Rutherford vault.
Yes, you have to open that to finish the level. But to do that, you have to find the switch. And it says only Lord Ember has the ability to open the switch, which means the switch is in his room. And since Royalty's room is generally in the center of a castle complex, you're starting from the outside and weaving your way in.
Oh no, this isn't that one place where the guard was like a body.
Yeah, it is.
Motherfuck.
So, do yourself a favor and learn to sneak, and you know, keep your shaft in your quiver. Right? Right? Look, don't fucking kill people, okay?
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you want to see something hilarious?
Huh.
Stab him.
Stab him with your dagger.
This guy?
Yeah.
Will he be noticed if you kill him? Stand up.
No, don't stand up. Don't stand up. Just swipe across his body with the dagger. It's a little glitch that happens when
That guy's not gonna come in here, right?
No. Crouch, and swipe across his body with the dagger. There's legs. Oh, okay. He wasn't supposed to hear that.
I kind of let out a huge-ass grunt.
But, like... If you notice, he's still there on the bed. It didn't even look like he moved.
Bloodstain.
But of course he was wearing his sword while he was sleeping. And when he died, it just popped off of his body and made a loud noise. I think he gave up. Yeah, that's just him making his normal rounds. So you can go unlock that chest now. By the way, Garrett walks like a total douche in third-person mode. That's what we play in first-person.
Right?
Although his leaning animations are kind of ninja. You tap the red trigger in. Once you find the spot where it vibrates most. Something you should probably know about this game is that locks have specific manufacturers. And
yeah.
if you can see the lock, then you can actually memorize what kind of lock it is and where the pins and tumblers are. So you don't even have to feel around for it. One of those platinum-encrusted locks that's later on in the end of the game, I can unlock one of those in under a second.
Oh, jeez. Did I do one good?
You know, this guy stands in one spot and turns around periodically, but there is another guard making the rounds in this area. And they come face to face and rub shafts, and then they, and then they try to see whose shaft is closer.
I'm going the right way, right?
This was one of the first non-linear games. There is no right way. This goes to the armory, I think.
What's in the armory?
A bunch of swords you can't take, and one guard with a torch.
Hey!
Oh, that's cheating. Now that we can see him through walls, this game is not going to be hard. You can take that guy out. There's no one listening.
He doesn't come in this hallway, right?
No. He'd be a pretty bad armory guard if he went into the surrounding hallway. Right, game logic?
Not gonna turn around, is he?
No. Well, he will eventually. In a couple seconds. As soon as he reaches the stairs. What have I been doing with my life?
What?
What have I been doing with my life? I spend hours tracking guards, you know, getting the setup, sneaking up behind them through the shadows for a clean backstab, and you unsheath your dagger, run up to him, and mash the right trigger. See, it's situations like this why I find Frasier to be such a funny show. I started watching Frasier again for the first time in like 20 years, and I think it's one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. You ruin everything, Dan.
There's only arrows, right? What have I done?
Exactly what Garrett has sworn to never do.
Kill someone?
Be a dick.
Oh. Well, killing someone's perfectly fine then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that fog that's behind you over there, that's what loading zones look like.
Oh, what made that go out?
Okay, that's not a guard's voice. That's a regular civilian.
Oh.
If you were playing on the harder difficulties, you would instantly fail the mission or something for killing a civilian. Or there'd be a massive loot penalty.
I wonder what it can be. And what I'll do if I find it.
He doesn't have any loot, right?
He doesn't what?
Guess everything's okay.
Carry any loot?
Nope.
Guess I have to get back to my chores.
And any loot that's takeable, you can see it on their bodies. That was a pretty funny noise. You hit him in the back of the head with a blackjack and he sounded disappointed. He was like, pfft.
He was like, not again.
Yeah, right, you hit me. Guard box. You can snipe that guy.
Didn't I do that one time? And it horribly backfired.
Well, it's not hard if you can hit him.
Okay,
You
so
just-
how far do I aim?
Well, there's a slight arc to it, so just aim for the head and you should be okay.
Out there?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't like that, Rush? You don't think getting hit in the chest with an arrow out of fucking nowhere will just kill you like that?
If you throw that at an enemy, what happens?
That?
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe someone saw that guy you shot. No? Everything's fine.
Who said that?
Maybe it was God. So the reason this guard box is here is because just behind it is the vault, but you can't open it yet.
And I'm guessing Lord Dickbag's room is this way?
It's actually past the loading zone, that fog, but there's 3 ways to get there, and one of them is in this room.
What was that?
I don't know, maybe you shouldn't put the fucking candle in the doorway.
The guard is in here.
Yes, there's a guard in this room.
What's over here?
The long way around to the same room you're about to enter.
Ooh, I shouldn't have eaten so much. But what could I tell her? I guess I could say I just don't like.
Wow, it's so dark I can't tell what's going on.
Who doesn't like mutton?
You know, I don't think this is gonna work too well on YouTube unless you boost the brightness to an annoying level.
Welcome.
Because the dark parts of this game are really dark, especially on your monitor. And the bright parts just kind of look ugly. And then there's... That's confusing, right? So the tumblers on this lock, I'm assuming, are up, right, left.
I believe so.
Alright, so the next time you see one of these copper locks, if you see it... Oh, chainmail means nothing! His knees? Springboard.
I did.
Did you not open the chest? You gay?
Are you?
Totally different. Look, there's loot up there on top of the bookshelf too.
There's.
Bad thief. Oh, it's left, right, left. Okay. Yeah. About 5%. What the hell was that?
You don't want to know.
That's not weird.
Daytime will come and that'll be like,
Ooh, a lava lamp.
yay!
I'm guessing that was the accountant.
Maybe.
As for some mechanism that controls it, and yeah, okay, so... in case you haven't noticed, Julian and whatever his brother's name is, Ember is a stupid name, but I guess that's what it is, are kind of feuding, and Julian wants the family's, like, prized jewel, because that determines who's in charge of the family, I guess.
Isn't that what you took?
Did I just fucking go back?
Yeah, you took 1/2 of it or something. Oh, there's a medallion that it fits into. Yeah. Okay. Are you stuck?
Not
Jesus
anymore.
Christ. You just jump back in through the window.
Yeah, you can look at a ledge and climb it.
Those boxes were... whatever you jump on to get up there. You have to hold the A button, I think.
No, I think Y.
Why?
Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever the jump button was.
I thought I went to
Alright,
where there
so-
was no return.
You see, that was one entrance you could have potentially taken to get in here. Right?
Yeah.
And then there's, you know, the whole things in this game with shadows
Handcuff.
being... Right, so the only way that's left to go is into that room that you didn't want to go into because there was a guard.
This way? Or,
You don't have a mental map of this place?
no, I mean this way, right? Never played Thief.
You've played Thief.
Not seriously.
Plays Thief casually.
I played it because the guards make funny noises when they die. That's a legit reason, fuck off.
Yeah, remember that spot I told you where those two guards come close to each other and they rub shafts? This
Right
is
here?
that spot from a different angle.
Oh.
See, that's the guy who's just sitting there rotating on the spot.
Ew.
And that's his friend. Do not do any killing. Blackjack the guy on the stairs.
How about that guy?
That guy's not too much of a threat.
Will you see me?
If you're careful about it, no.
Can I sneak myself up on the ledge?
No.
Like through on this?
No.
To there?
No. Well, yes, you can, but there's too much light. And it makes noise for some stupid reason.
Can I take that light out?
Yes, you can, actually.
Yeah, that drop on the guy?
No, that would cause way too much. No, don't shoot it at... Shoot at the center thing holding it up.
Oh, okay. That?
Yeah.
Woo! I win!
What happens if you, like, hit someone with water?
They get wet and pissed.
Now I can't see where the guy is.
Yeah. Lighting is a double-edged sword. You need it, but you don't want it.
What happened to the light?
Fuck off, dude. Trying to work here.
So how do they light those?
They shoot fire arrows.
Well, considering this is mostly stone, let's hope to God they never miss.
Are you saying you think the stone is laced with gunpowder? Because that would really
Yeah.
that would really suck.